Hey guys, I want to do a little behind the scenes video on how to replace the UV lights in our big float cabin. So these reach the end of their life cycle, and I control and can monitor all the numbers on here, but I also saw that they're just not turning on the housing here. So I'm going to run a quick cycle just to show you what I mean. And as you can see, it's going to start filtering. And then this band here should be lighting up, but as you can see, it's not, which is a clear indication that the UV lights have burnt out. So I'll stop this cycle. And then we're going to put the cabin in service mode just to be sure that there's no electricity coming to it while I do this. And just to be extra sure, I always unplug it from the wall. And then we're going to open up the top of the filter housing here. It's got these two screws. Taking off the lid and removing this little snap lock that keeps this port sleeve in place. And then I'm going to put my gloves on because I don't have the new ones yet, but I always wear new gloves when I do this just to be sure that there's no fingerprints or any kind of debris on the new lights when we put them in. So once I have those on, we're going to unplug here. It's 1 and 2. And then we can take out this whole sleeve gently, of course, although inside this tube it doesn't make contact with the water. The water goes around that, but I still don't want to have any broken glass or anything inside there. Yeah, you can also see on both of these, we've got those two black parts here, which is another very clear indication that they have burnt out. So, gently one at a time, removing both of these. Inserting the new ones. And I do my best to not touch the actual bulb even with the gloves on, but we do need it to be kind of resting on this light part inside. Which is tricky to get sometimes because we have this O-ring that can get in the way, but that's where it should be, a little bit of white hanging out from the bottom. And number 2. Is in. Now we will install the new ones. Still very gently, make sure it's all lined up right. into the tube. tube, and we're going to plug them in because they're no good if they don't have any power. And not forgetting about the snap ring here. That's all done, and we can put the lid back on. Make sure the two holes for the screws are lined up where they should be. Both of those. So now to plug it all back in. And it takes a second to reboot. Right now we can exit service mode, run filter pump, and you will see we're going to have a nice green line there for 1 minute. So nice green line, ensuring that we still have clean and sanitary water, because just running it through the cartridge filter isn't enough. I want to completely make sure that all of any biological material or other foreign matter is all completely sanitized, which is the whole purpose of this UV unit, which is standard on any good float tank. Either UV or ozone to aerate the water, or ideally both.